of the blue of the western sky comes
Runway DFW.
Live from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport in Texas, this is Runway DFW, in color. Now, here is your host, Walt Zwerko.
Hey there, everybody. We are here on an unusual mission today, and that is to see what may be the last time we see the A340 aircraft here at DFW Airport. It is Wednesday, May 31st, the last day of the month, and we're coming to you live from DFW Founders Plaza. We've got a little bit of shade. There's kind of puffy white clouds up above. And what we're here to see is this. There it is. An Airbus A340-300 coming on down from Frankfurt. It's a Lufthansa plane. It's due to be here in about 45 minutes. We get a better look at it here. Spin it around a little bit. Thought we could. Hang on. There we go. So yeah, that's what we're going to look at today. That's what we're here mostly for. And what we're going to do, it's going to be kind of an unusual split broadcast for us because I'm really supposed to be at work right now. So what we're going to do is watch this plane come in about 45 minutes. Then we're going to shut things down for, I don't know, until this plane takes off again, which will probably, I think it's in the 4 o'clock hour. It's a pretty quick turnaround, as I recall, but I haven't looked it up yet. But we'll firm that up before we go off the air and let you know when we're going to be back on the air. And so then we'll just do a second broadcast when that plane takes off. So stick around with us for a special edition of Runway DFW. Our fine moderator, member of the team, List Flyer Chris says, good afternoon, folks. Bill Caldum from Arkansas says, hello. Texan Now Forever, good afternoon. Kayo on the internet, good afternoon. Our moderator, Ms. Wolves13, is in there. I see you. Christopher Hillman says, watching Runway DFW and airline videos live at the same time. Yeah, our friend Kevin is, I kind of felt bad putting this on today, but this is really kind of a once in a blue moon opportunity for us. Kevin is in Boston, or Baston, doing a special from Logan Airport, a special on the fly edition of Airline Videos Live. So we're up against him, and I appreciate your tune us in both at the same time. You can do that. A-List Flyer Chris says it's a gorgeous afternoon here in North Texas. A few trains at our Runway DFW member says good afternoon to you, Walt, from a sunny Crew. Looking forward to seeing the A340 from Frankfurt coming in. So we'll look at planes all during the afternoon as we keep an eye on the A340. And again, this is a plane which we don't get to see We only see it here by way of Lufthansa Airlines, and Lufthansa has decided, starting tomorrow, to switch over its Frankfurt to Dallas service to Dreamliners. And so we won't see the A340, at least not in the short term. So we're going to try to get a good look at it today. I hope that it will come in on this side of the airport on the west side. If it doesn't, we'll just flip over to, we'll just try to get as much of it as we can bring you. And then we'll be back again later this afternoon with a second broadcast to bring you its departure back to the motherland. So let's get going with what we've got going today. There you see Delta Flight 1329. It's going to Salt Lake City. It's an Airbus A320. Renee is our newest subscriber to Runway DFW. Thank you, Renee. Let's see if we get a little squeakiness out of this old bird today. Come on, give us that Wookiee roar. Oh. Seems to be thinking about it. Meanwhile, American Airlines Flight 1957 is on approach from San Antonio, Texas. That'll be a 737-800. And there you hear the arrival from San Antonio. This one lifts off into the afternoon haze. There's the arrival. Bit of a wind here this afternoon. I'm going to say maybe, well, let's see what the airport says. The airport says the wind is coming out of the south at 7 miles an hour, 86 degrees, 87 on our thermometer. It seems a little higher than 7 miles an hour at the moment, I would say. There's an Embraer 175. That's going to Peoria, Illinois. But we're going to watch Flight 1890 coming in, American Airlines. It'll be an Airbus A321 Neo. On your home for live runway, live DFW action, Runway DFW. Got to readjust my main tripod here. It looks a little off. Doesn't look any better, does it? Well, I'll fix that later. Here comes the flight from Las Vegas. another look at my tripod here. Tripod is supposed to kind of, it's got a balancing mechanism which involves a a bubble level. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Well, we have another American Airlines plane coming in. This one's an Airbus A321. This one from Seattle, American Flight 1667. And it's our next arrival on Runway DFW, a special A340 edition. Get my bearings here. There is the object of our desires this afternoon. It's about 31 minutes away, as you can see on the official Flight Radar 24 readout there. The Airbus, this Airbus A340 model is now 30 years old. Took its first commercial flight 30 years ago in April. And it was developed essentially from the A300. Of course, as you know, the A300 has two engines. They slapped a couple of engines on this one and made it into a longer range aircraft. It didn't sell as well as some of its rivals. According to Wikipedia, 377 altogether were delivered to airlines before production was complete in 2012. So it's been 11 years since they even built this aircraft. And the only airline that flies this plane into DFW Airport is Lufthansa, and as I said, they're switching over their flights from Frankfurt to DFW to Dreamliner starting tomorrow. So, last chance we're going to get to see this for a while, maybe forever, I don't know. So I just want to take the opportunity to get a final look at this. The model we're seeing, the 300 model, has these smaller engines on the wing, which to me kind of makes it look a lot like, kind of echoes back to the silhouette of the old DC-8s and the 707s. It looks very classic to me. And that's one reason it's kind of sad not to see it. Not to mention the fact that this is only one of two 4-engined passenger flights we get to see here at DFW anymore. The other being the British Airways Speedbird A380 from London, which we see on a daily basis. So that will now become, the A380 flight from London will become our only 4-engined flight that comes into DFW Airport anymore. At least for now. Now we do see 4-engine cargo. We see a lot of 747s coming and going, but no scheduled passenger 747s. So it's kind of an event for us. And you know. In about less than 30 minutes now, we'll get a look at this for perhaps the final time. Now, did I mean to do that? No. Hang on there. Our friend Purr has gifted 5 Tri-Jet memberships here on Runway DFW, so thank you, Purr. Very kind of you. And so now we get the parade of new members, which follows any gift of that generosity. So we welcome all of our new members. Jet Fuel, speaking of members, a member of Runway DFW says, "Hi Walt, glad you're back." And we welcome all of our new members who are taking advantage of Purr's generosity. Somil Bandari says, "Good afternoon, everyone." A-list flyer Chris with a memory who says, "I remember the first A340 I ever saw was Lufty arriving in DFW back in 2006. Well, we've got a Frontier aircraft. We always like to keep track of the Frontier aircraft, don't we? Because they always have an interesting tail design. So let's see what we got going here. What you got on there, Frontier? Well, it's Clover the Deer Fawn. As it turns, we'll get a better look at the tail art. We're lucky enough to get to see those in our backyard at the Runway DFW Ranch. Where are we going here, Clover? Phoenix. That's off. There's a landing of American Flight 2569 to or from Kansas City. A 737-800. My tripod's a little sticky today. See if I can loosen it up here. I do believe I see a 747 on the horizon. Am I right about that? That came in over on the east side. Look for the tail in the background of this shot. And that was Asiana Cargo Flight 242 coming in from, there it is, boy, you can see the whole thing there. Coming in from Chicago O'Hare Airport. a 747-400. Dating back 18 years. We might get another glimpse of it as it goes over the bridge and finds its destination at the cargo area here on the west side. That is American Flight 777, which is an Airbus A321. It's going to Las Vegas. Why do they do that? Yeah, I'm going on a 777. Oh, a Boeing 777? No, Flight 777. So we're about 15 minutes away now from what we came here to see, which is the big Airbus A340 in what may be its swan song here at DFW International Airport. Got American Flight 2357 coming in from Denver. An Airbus A321 just touching down from the Mile High City. And as it lands, we will watch Flight 2058 lifting off for McAllen, Texas. Oh yes, we've got that. It's still springtime officially, but we've got that summertime haze hanging over the airport as we zoom in down to the end of the runway. All right, let's check in on our flight now. And again, if you're just tuning in, we're here mainly to follow this flight, which is maybe the final A340 flight we get to see here at Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, operated by Lufthansa radar. It's about now 27 minutes away, it says here. So we'll keep track of that. Larry Brown says, and American Airlines Flight 321, so an AA321 is a 737-800. So, meanwhile, back at the ranch, Mrs. Runway DFW says, I just ate Walt's yogurt. He will flip out if he reads this. That's okay, I won't flip out. I'm pretty laid back. Hey, I can pick up some more yogurt on the way home. Luke Molds from way down under in New Zealand says, good morning, Walt. Good morning, aviation family. Watching live from Kinloch Taupo, New Zealand at 6:22 a.m. You're an early riser there, Luke. Glad to have you with us. No comment on this one. Eat up all the yogurt there, dear. Morris Reddick says, hello, Walt. It's been a while. Busy since Southwest is back up to speed. Hope you're keeping cool out there. Well, best as you can anyway. Yeah, it's going to be kind of toasty here today. We do have shade for most of the afternoon, fortunately, in our location. When I sign off here, after we get the A340 all tucked away, then I'm going to have to go back to work to my regular job, and then I will put up a notice on our channel about when we're going to be coming back with the return flight to Frankfurt of this A340. So I hope you can stick with us for that. Here we are. You can see us all here in the shade. Nobody is standing out in the sun intentionally, I don't think, on a day like this. There is our A340 in flight. Simulated, of course. We don't really have a drone flying in formation with that big jet. Now, I talked about the wind a little while ago, but looking east here, to the North Radar Tower, and you can see the big American flag is pretty droopy. There's not too much of a wind happening right now. And here comes a Delta flight over on the east side. It's coming in from Los Angeles, an Airbus A340. We'll follow that along since there's nothing happening over here at the moment. It's flight 521 coming in from the City of Angels. That's about all we get to see of that. Look at all those cars parked there at the one of the many parking lots here at DFW Airport. Qantas Flight 21 is just about to arrive from Melbourne. This will be 787-9. Flight 21, as I said, it will have been in the air for more than 15 hours when it arrives. It's already been in the air for 15 hours and 8 minutes, so chalk up another minute or so before it wheels down here. This is not a daily flight, but it's several times a week. I can't remember what the frequency is on the Melbourne route. So a little bonus international action for you there on this special edition of Runway DFW. You may have briefly seen it there, American Flight 2065. Now we've got it in our sights. It's an Airbus A321. This one's going to Salt Lake City. Kind of see the plane going in and out of the sunlight. We've got hello.
I don't want to interrupt.
Oh, that's all right. I'm Walt.
I'm Cloudy.
Hello, Cloudy.
Kevin had sent me to you.
Oh, he did?
And I contacted you and I sent you a message on Facebook, but you didn't reply. You probably didn't see it. We had a aviation meetup here in DFW 5 weeks ago.
Okay.
And
sorry I missed it.
you missed it. But it's okay.
Well, there'll be another one, right?
Yeah.
Someday?
Next year, hopefully.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully. Yeah, it was big. We had a tour at American Airlines headquarters. We had a tour at DFW.
Wow, I missed it.
Ramp tour.
Well, I'll be sure to keep an eye out for those messages next year.
Yes. Well, we had a raffle, and I said, Kevin, do you have some extras like the goodie bags or something? He said, go talk to Walt. He has always a ton of them with him, and I would have loved to have some, but I couldn't get a hold of you. So.
Sorry. Well, my email is now walt@runwaydfw.com, so it's pretty easy to remember. So
I think I hit follow on Facebook, and I send you a message on Facebook.
Oh, I don't use Facebook.
You don't do?
Yeah, I mean, I have an account there, but I don't hardly ever look at it.
But I subscribe to your channel.
Well, thank you.
I set alerts.
Oh, thank you.
So you were here at night and recording at night, and then you were at Love Field. I saw you record at Love Field.
Oh, wow.
Like, when is he ever at DFW again?
Oh, I'm here 2 or 3 times a week usually.
But you don't announce it all the time, do you?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, but it's usually within 12 hours, sometimes a little more. So, anyway,
You're here today.
I'm here today. Let's get back to our plane here. It's 11 minutes away. We're looking for the A340 to come in. Meanwhile, we've got another Dreamliner lined up. This one's coming in from Los Angeles. I have not heard our ATC go off today. There's the Qantas flight taxiing towards Terminal D. Let me check our scanner here. That sounds terrible.
Section Envoy 3478 Lexington on Bravo over the bridge.
I would like to say thank you to 757 Chip, member of our channel, for a $10 super chat. It says, good afternoon, Walt, stopping by for a lurk at the Lufthansa A340 before attending work church, Our Lady of the Perpetual Meeting. Yes. Well, thank you, 757 Chip. I saw you on with Kevin a few weeks back. Or, no, I guess within the last week, was it? I know I saw you there. And there's our automated thank you to you. And let's see what we got here. So 9 minutes away is the Lufthansa Flight 438 from Frankfurt. As it dives in to DFW Airport for what might be the last time. Andrea Molson, a member of the channel, says, hello everyone, had a stressful 2 days and it's great to sit here and listen to the relaxing stream with Walt. Thanks for being on. Well, I hope this helps a little bit, Andrea. Karen Monson says to Andrea Molson, hi, listening and watching Walt's stream is a great stress buster for me. So I'll try not to get too exercised today whilst I bring you this content. Shall we have a puffy clouds look? The puffy clouds of North Texas. as we check out American Flight 2599 coming in from beautiful downtown Burbank. Anyway, I'm kind of disappointed in this new scanner of mine.
Wait, 18 left, American 1965, good afternoon. Stop.
Well, you can see it's getting kind of low in the sky there.
Tower, Cracker 440 on the beach, 18 right.
Again, if you're just tuning in, this is what we're here to see on this Wednesday afternoon. It's Lufthansa Flight 438 from Frankfurt, an Airbus A340. One of those planes that has 4 engines on it. And it's coming in for a landing very soon. And Frank C. with Scanner Talk saying, Uniden Bearcat Walt, love mine. Well, I've got a Trunk Tracker 3 BCT 15X, which comes highly recommended. But it's just not picking up the signals I thought it would. So I may have to do some more antenna experimentation.
Good takeoff 18 left, RNAV to Lauren, American 1965.
That is American Flight 2720. Making the scene from Tucson, AZ. An Airbus A321. We have for your viewing pleasure an Avianca A320 coming in from San Salvador. Why, there it is now.
American 1965, good day. One left, line of Boy Scouts, coordinated.
Now don't be getting in my way. The countdown continues. It says this is 2 minutes away, is that right? Oh, and it's coming in on this side. Yay. So we've got 2 planes ahead of it. The next one we will be seeing is American Flight 2748 from Seattle. An Airbus A321. Following that will be Delta Flight 1654 from Minneapolis, St. Paul, and then it will be Flight 438, the A340 from Frankfurt.
Alright, now the B Park, 1 left, clear for takeoff, go. Wait, 18 left, 356.
Ooh, it's getting very close now. Right, the Delta flight from Minneapolis is next, and that will be followed by what may be our final A340 arrival here.
Over departure, have a great day, Scout 4926.
Glad you could be with us for this historic occasion as we say thank you to Brian Henry for a $5 super chat. Hi, Walt, good afternoon. So I have to wonder, will you be catching the Lufthansa Dreamliner tomorrow? I will not be here tomorrow, I don't think. I apologize for that, but I thank you for that contribution to our ongoing efforts to bring you aviation information from Dallas-Fort Worth Airport. Can't be here every... This is... I'm cutting into...
B Park, 18 left, 356, 20 left, clear to go.
I'm cutting into my lunch hour, really, for my regular job here. Safely touched down. Let's have a go at it here, shall we?
On the way, 20 left.
I can see it now. I'm going to zero in on it for you. And there it is. Thank you for coming in over here on the west side of DFW.
DFW Tower, American 922, mile outside of Medellin. Airbus site and reducing the final first speed in American 9. Oh, the heavy Airbus third land, 18 right American 9. For departure 2647, subject frequency. At B Park, group takeoff 18 left from out 450.
And there it is. So if you're just joining us, that is Lufthansa Flight 438 from Frankfurt, operated by an Airbus A340 aircraft, which is no longer scheduled to be flying here after today. Lufthansa will be replacing this with the Dreamliners on the Dallas to, or the Frankfurt to Dallas route. And so it's, you know, it's unknown at this time if that's going to be a seasonal change or if it's going to be forever. Because for the most part, in fact, Lufthansa had retired its A340 fleet at the onset of the pandemic, and it unretired it, or unretired its at least some of its 340s in order to catch up with demand for flights, because the aircraft manufacturers can't keep up with orders for new Airbus and Boeing transoceanic aircraft. So this plane goes into Terminal D, discharges its passengers, and in a couple of hours it'll be flying again. We thank the DFW Air Traffic Control for sending it our way over here on the east side of the on the west side of the airport this afternoon for a very nice landing in the clouds in the background. And so as soon as we lose sight of this, we'll sign off for the afternoon, not for the whole afternoon, but for now, because again, I gotta go back to work. But then I'll put up the time that we'll be back on the air to watch this head back to Deutschland. So, you know, this is not the final flight of an A340 by any means. It's just that we're not going to see it anymore here at DFW Airport, at least in the short term. But I guess I'm kind of projecting that the time will be very near when Lufthansa will be retiring its A340 fleet again, probably for the last time.
Yeah, we made you a little A340.
That's so nice. You made it for me?
Yeah, me and my sister here made it.
Oh, wow. Like well, thank you.
We got to see the A340 one last time because we would have not known it was his last flight.
Oh.
Well,
as I was saying just before, and thank you. I'll get a picture of that in a minute. It may, you know, we may see it again, but I don't know when.
You never know, though. I mean, they're phasing them out, so.
Yep.
We'll have a great stream, Walt.
Thank you so much. What was your name?
Charlie.
Charlie? Pleasure to meet you. Thank you for this. I'll get a picture of it in a minute. I got a model of an A340 here. So, let's see. So we're going to sign off here. It's been a short broadcast, but again, I got to go back to work. And so keep an eye on our channel. Let me see if I can get a picture of this here.
Runway 1 right.
Okay, so here's the model that Charlie made for us. Look at that. That's pretty cool. The Star Alliance livery of the A340. Not too bad. I'll have to find a nice place to put that.
I want to say for me personally.
So, okay, so got some business to take care of here. I want to thank all of our members, including Janet Nelson. Thank you, Janet. You will not see your name on this presentation here because I have to make it in advance. But on our next show date, I will show that to you. But here for now is the members of Runway DFW as of last night from here at Founders Plaza. All right, that does it for now. We will see you in a couple of hours. Again, hit the notification bell and watch our channel for updates. We'll be back on the air later on when the A340 lifts off into the skies for what may be the last time from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. Until then, it's Walt speaking. Thank you to our mods. Thank you to our members. Thank you to our subscribers. And happy contrails to you until we meet again later this afternoon on Runway DFW. Bye.
Stay tuned for The Price is Right, which follows at most of these CBS stations.
We hope you liked it. Too late to change it now.